Hey everybody, Whiskey here. Trying a new thing with the camera today, so hopefully it's in focus. But I basically got it strapped to a tree with a stick, and we're going to see how that works. Hopefully it will work, and hopefully I'm in focus and in frame as much as possible. But today I'm going to try and cook some bannock over coals in a pot. So I've got my pot here. It's a Snow Peak titanium pot, which I'm sure a lot of you know has some issues with hot spots because the titanium doesn't transfer heat very well. So hopefully that'll work out for me. Like I said, this is the first time I'm going to try this, so it's a learning experience. Second, I have my heavy-duty aluminum foil, which I'm going to line the pot with, hopefully cutting my cleaning time and making it easier to eat the bannock when it comes out. I should be able to just pop it out of the cup and go to town on it. Water bottle with water. I mix this stuff up dry so that I can pack it in easier, and that way I can just mix it with water on site. And then here's my bannock mix. I got this off of a website, and it really, if you haven't cooked bannock before, just keep trying until you find a recipe that works for you. I tried a recipe before and it just didn't work for me. It ended up looking like a brick or something. This recipe worked pretty good for me in the kitchen when I fried it up kind of like a pancake. So I'm going to try it out here over the coals, which is supposed to give me a more biscuit type look to it, kind of fluffier, which should be really good if it works out. Also, bannock is kind of bland, so I've got some honey packets from local chicken joint, and I've got some dehydrated blueberries, which is something I just tried out too, was dehydrating my own blueberries, and I don't know if that was worth the effort or not. To tell you the truth, these things look kind of nasty, but plus side is I didn't squish them in my pack. So I'm going to get my fire ready. It's burned down to coals pretty well right now, so I'm going to put the stuff all together, mix up my bannock, and then I will bring y'all back. Okay, I've got the heavy duty aluminum foil pushed down into my cup, kind of like a muffin pan, with the little tin things you put in there so that your muffins come out right. I don't know, I'm not exactly a baker or a kitchen person really, but that's my idea, and I know I've seen other people on Bushcraft USA use this technique, so hopefully it will work out. I'm going to give it a shot here in a second. Got my fire over here, cooked down nicely to coals, and they're still hot, even though it's been going for a while. So my plan is to set it down in this little depression and then cover over the top as well so that the top warms up, and if not, I'll probably end up just cooking the bottom and then tipping the cup towards a fire. I'll probably hook the fire back up, and that way the top will kind of cook and brown a little bit more, so I don't have any real doughy parts. But I'm going to mix this up real quick and toss in some blueberries, and then I might just use the honey for the topping, and I will bring you all back in a minute. Alright, I decided to mix up my bannock the potentially disastrous and completely lazy way, and I just poured the mix down into the cup and then poured water into it and tried to mix it up the best I could with my spork. Don't know how well it's going to work. I don't know if I got out I don't know if I was able to get it mixed up completely properly, but I didn't want to mix this whole batch up because this stuff is really, really filling. I cooked up this exact size batch a couple days back, and my wife and kids and I all had some and were full for a couple hours. My can's sitting on the coals right now, cooking up the bottom. I don't know if I got enough coals right now to really like cover the top, but I'm going to take my Tsp Salt shovel here And I'm going to move the coals up and around so that they're covering the bottom up well. Doing this carefully as I'm shooting my video one-handed. I am intending to buy or make a tripod here soon, but at the moment I'm kind of cheap. So that's all the warm stuff there, and it's piled around the bottom of the pan, or the pot there. So I'm going to give this a couple minutes, check on it, and see how it turns out. So I'll bring you guys back when I get some results. Alright guys, I let my Bannock cook for a while over the coals, and the top's still doughy, so I've got it faced up against the fire that I just recreated, and hopefully that's going to let the top brown a little bit and get it done all the way through. Those little things that look like deer scat in there are actually dehydrated blueberries. Like I said, I don't know how that's going to turn out, but hopefully my Bannock will be done here shortly. Be able to enjoy that, and I will let you all know how it goes. Alright guys, I just pulled my Bannock off of my coals over there. Still good and warm down around the base. I had it facing towards the fire. So I'm gonna hopefully get some of the smoke off the screen here. And I'm gonna pull this out of the foil. And it's really not any real mess to speak of, so that's a good start. Now I'm gonna unveil my masterpiece. Now it's still warm, and it's really moist, and tastes like bread dough, but edible bread dough, at least. It seems to be pretty well done all the way through. Once you touch it, it kind of balls up into a dough. So maybe I could have let it cook a little bit longer, but I'm actually gonna hit it with some honey and probably eat it with my spork. But right there, Bannock, it's cooked over a fire. It's edible, and this is my first shot at the Bush Class USA. So I hope you all, I'm sure probably a lot of you didn't learn anything, but I did. So I'm going to call it a success. Whiskey out.